we're going to go over some different effects that I like to use. Okay. So on, let's just hit B here. And so you can hit B and go edit, and you can hit it again. So you're not like, you're not, you're not hearing it. But if you want to hear it, you go like this. So one that I really like to use is electric, right? You hear my voice. So I like to use electric. It's really fun. And what I want to do sometimes is that I'll use electric with phaser. So it'll give it like the. And what's so cool is you could actually play with the rate of the phaser. So here, like. Right? And if you want to get crazy with it, you can add the chorus and reverb. So it might be a lot, but we basically have chorus by itself, right? And then by hitting C and effect, we can switch it over and we can go to the phaser here. So basically right now we're combining electric and phaser to give it this like. All right, so again, B all the way, we switch it to electric. And then what you could do too is you could be like, by switching it. I'm falling. Right? Cool. So those are really two cool ones. Electric and phaser. And phaser by itself can be kind of loud, but it can be like a. It's another cool one. So then another one I want to go over right now is the HRM Harmonizer. And this one's really cool because it adds harmonies to your voices. So with the first one here, and yeah, with the first one, you can hear my voice. And we could switch, right? You get the idea, right? So, and then it actually, if you switch one more up, these are both. So you got HRM manual. These are just harmonizers for your voice. And you got HRM, sorry, auto. And you could see here how it goes a little bit more specific. So like this, lower. So in these two categories, these two here are basically harmonizers on your voice. So let me give an example of how I would use this. So do you see what I did there? I used all the harmonies to basically. It doesn't sound the best, but still, like you can play around that and use harmonies to fill in and create like a symphony. All right, so that's the harmony one. And then we're gonna go into on C here, another one I really love. There's so many effects, and I just want to give you guys the ones that can be used most efficiently and have fun with. So this one I like right here. It's called Step Slide, and then there's actually one right next to it that does kind of the same thing. Got Pattern Slide. It's like, and if you click one more down, a Step Slide. So they're both basically the same things, what I love to do with them is you see that the rate here. So we can go 0 and we can go all the way to 4 measures. So it's like, hey, and you could switch up. Hey, all right. Hey. So these is like none. And then you could go, hey, and the more you switch it up, it gives it more. And I love going up here to the top and giving it like the right? So you see that? It's like all right. So ones we went over are we went over Electro with phaser on it. And then we went over these two HRM manual and auto are harmonizers. So and then we went over here, we went over these two, the pattern slide and then the skip slide. So yeah. And now I can, if you guys want, I can give a little example of how I'd combine them all. So for instance, Electro. So on that, we have the Electro, Harmonizer, Phaser, and we have our step slider. So you hear it all together. All right, everybody. So those are more effects that you can use for overdubbing and creating soundscapes and other things. Thank you so much. And yeah, bless you.